what is the price for Matt Ryan, and is he worth it? This is the guy people aren't really talking about because he hasn't requested a trade. He's not disgruntled. It's just that it could happen because he's even more expensive next year than Rodgers is. I think he's got $40 million. It's just ridiculous. And the Falcons have a new coach. They have the 4th pick. Most people expect them to take a quarterback. And then Ryan can say, "Ooh, yeah, I'd like that trade now. Thank you very much." What is the price for Matt Ryan, and is he worth it?
Mostly because of his contract and because of his age, because he's older than Matthew Stafford, and he's not on the same level as Aaron Rodgers is, for example.
He's not. He's really not.
Maybe a second rounder is enough for him, and it's just because of his contract. His contract can be the only reason why we can get him for a second rounder.
See, that's why I brought him up into this conversation. You could get Matt Ryan for like a 2022 second. That's it. Because basically you're doing the Falcons a favor. You're taking that contract off their hands. You don't have to trade a first-round pick for Matt Ryan. You don't have to trade Nick Bosa for Matt Ryan. You trade a second next year. Keep your first this year. Get a right tackle. Protect him. You can do pretty well. So to me, what's intriguing about Matt Ryan is the price. But then the more I think about it, like, is he worth it? Like, is Matt Ryan good enough? Again, you got to go through the Bucs and Tom Brady. If you don't get Rodgers, he's going to go somewhere else. He could go to the Rams. And now you got to go through Rodgers and the Rams. Is Matt Ryan enough? Is Matthew Stafford enough, given that Rodgers and Brady are going to own this conference for a couple more years? I'm not sure it is, man. I'm not sure it's enough.
Nope. I don't think so that he is enough.
I mean,
there's no way that I can see right now that how we can beat those teams just by Matthew Stafford or Matt Ryan.
Now, but if it came down to go.
And you know what? If I must change, if I must pick a quarterback from those that we were talking about today, I must say that I would go with Deshaun Watson.
Interesting. Hey, he's 25, and the price tag for him is going to be similar to the price tag for Aaron Rodgers. It's a good point. It's a good point. You could sign him. You could maybe extend his deal, make it work a little bit better. And again, I think you might have a leg up because you're in the NFC. Now, the other thing is, though, if Houston trades Deshaun, they're not going to be worried about contending anytime soon. They may not care which conference they trade him to. That's the one thing. But still, I'd like to see what Bosa plus a first-round pick would get him. I do think to get Watson, you'd have to trade that 12th pick.
Yeah,
you can't.
That's for sure.
You got to trade the 12th pick and Bosa, and that's just a starting point.